Hi, my name is Manuel Montero, and I'm a mental conditioning coach. In this episode, I will touch on four mentally challenging moments during a soccer game and give you a few tips on how to overcome them. There are numerous ways to overcome these challenges, and I will be touching on a few in this video, and I will be going more in depth in future videos to come. The first one is bad referee calls. Bad referee calls are part of the game, so it is important to take that into account. Lower your expectations of the referee's decisions and expect bad calls, rather than going into a game expecting the referee to call the perfect game. Let me ask you a question. Can you control what the referee calls during a game? I'm pretty sure for most people the answer is no, unless you're the 2004-2005 Juventus team when they were paying the referees off. So instead of focusing your attention on the referees, focus on your game and control the controllables. Focus on things that you have control over. For example, how much effort you're putting into the game. The second one is making mistakes. Oftentimes, players make a small mistake after another and begin doubting their abilities, creating a spiral effect. This can lead to frustration, loss of confidence, loss of focus, and even paralysis by analysis. So, do not let your first few errors affect you. Having short-term memory is key. If you keep thinking about those mistakes, they will pile up and they could even reach a point of no return. After you make a mistake, turn the page. Forget about your mistakes and focus on what's happening in the moment. Another challenging moment during a soccer game is getting scored on. Oftentimes, it can be demoralizing for a team or a player. The key is to have a positive attitude. By having a positive attitude towards overcoming adversity, it can increase your motivation and even rub off on your teammates. For example, you can say, "Let's go, guys, let's get it back." Or you can even tell yourself, "I'm gonna work harder." The last challenging moment that I will cover is fatigue. Many goals happen in the last 20 minutes of the game due to fatigue. Whenever you get tired, you start paying attention to fewer things, meaning that you miss important elements of the game and become tunnel vision. For example, you might forget to force your opponent to their weak foot, or there's a teammate wide open and you don't see him or her. If you have any control of how practices run, suggest to a coach to run a few practice sessions where you work on fitness during the beginning and mid-practice session, and finish with a scrimmage when you are exhausted. This will simulate your loss of concentration, and you can begin to notice what errors you make when you get tired, and you learn to play under those conditions. In this episode, we touch on four mentally challenging moments during a soccer game. First, we touch on bad referee calls. Remember, control the controllables. Next, use errors. It's important to have a short-term memory. Flip over the page, forget about that error, and move on to the future play and the play that's coming up. Next, we went over conceding goals. It's important to have a positive attitude. This will help you overcome that hurdle. Lastly, we went over fatigue. It's important to practice and rehearse during those conditions. That way, you learn to overcome those challenges. If you want to know more about a specific mental condition topic or have suggestions about future videos, please comment below and I will do my best to create a video on your topic and improve future videos. Stay tuned for upcoming videos. You can also visit my website and schedule a free 30-minute consultation. My name is Manuel Montero. Goodbye for now.